Why would they all leave this floor?
I don't get it either. It's like they all just cleared out.
Let me guess. Monsters. Like the WoW monsters. Sounds like it. I mean, I definitely could believe it possible. Exactly what I mean.
What's so interesting downstairs? Just labs and offices. Maybe the shuttle station.
Should we go check?
Rather not. Got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, maybe that one fucking weirdo that...
Maybe they wanted to keep close to the shuttle station in case something went wrong.
You're really stuck on that one.
I'm just worried about my colleagues.
Okay, so it's just Catherine hooking up to the system and talking to us every time those lights go flicker. There's Buddha here. Well. Oh, look, it's G. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, that definitely wasn't Catherine. Conrad guy has been sealed off. Why would they? Catherine Chun.
Hey, that's my room.
You want me to bring something? Souvenir?
No, it's just memories.
Imogen Reed tested a machine today like someone had specifically created it for WoW to steal. When activated, the machine mimicked the room and Reed along with it. At some point, she was scanned and then loaded as a simulation inside the digital space. Okay, after dissecting the vivarium machine that Reed activated, it's clear that WoW copied my capsule projection to construct the scene to hold the Reed simulation. It's actually very similar in its construction, except for one point. When my capsule houses flat people constructed from model neurographs, the vivarium brain scan lives on. Isn't limited by the content from the originating brain scan. Oh god, I have it. I can save humanity. I can't figure out how it worked with the vivarium, but I can replicate WoW's scanning technique using the pilot seats. This is all just mere days apart, so that's 8, so that's 7 days after discovering that. It was easier than I thought. The pilot seat's already set to allow the diffraction and high energy needed to capture the scan. I suspect WoW has been using the seat to steal scans from us for a while. Guess that explains the mockingbirds. The WoW must have stolen scans from people. With a surprisingly positive reaction from the team, we have now officially started the ARC project. We are to scan all the people we can find and load them into the capsule. Then we launch it into space using the space gun. Mark Sarang killed himself after his scan. He has been suggesting everybody kill themselves, as it was somehow as it would somehow allow them to actually get on the Ark. I'm not sure how that would work. It did trigger a lot of arguments among the staff, and apparently it's my fault somehow. Stroheimer is not happy with me. I hope everything will calm down. Oh, wait. AR capsule. Hang on. Richard gave me a set of II templates I haven't seen before. Unfolded one of them to make a new friend. For capsule Catherine and the Garangale legacies. New way to simulate the turbulence to make the weather. Implemented Reed didn't go well. New try with Reed. Reed won't play nicely with the others. She's too real.
You have a lot of toys.
Huh.
Aww.
Your teddy bear could use some repairs.
Toby always breaks. He's top heavy, so he keeps falling over.
Doesn't sound creepy at all. Oh god, what the fuck happened with Martin Fisher's room? And why wasn't this shit closed off? Should I break the seals? May the Lord compel me. Oh. Oh wait, are those the guys that killed him? I think. Yeah, I think those might actually be the guys that killed themselves. Yep. Oh god. Oh god. We're all dying anyway, I'm all in. I put my faith in Sering and the continuity. So Robin Bass. That was one of the missing people. I guess we know what happened. Well. Dear friends, when you read this I will have entered the Ark. As I've explained, this is accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan is being completed. To not frighten Catherine, I will do this in secret by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum and placing it in my mouth before seeing her. When I hear her announce completion, I will bite down, quickly causing my own demise. When I discovered the truth behind my death, there is no tragedy to mourn, for I am victorious. I advise you all to do. Sincerely, Mark Sarang.
Did you know that the human body consists of up to 75 trillion individual cells? They typically don't stay with us till we die. Some live a few days, while others live a few years. We're not affected by their short lifespans, as they're replaced by new cells which help sustain our bodies. I don't think anyone would argue that we ever lose our persona due to this process. not the pattern of our brain, but a continuous emergent entity based on that pattern. When Dr. Chun populates the Ark, she is capturing a moment of our existence and placing it inside the digital world. Soon you and your digital you will grow apart due to diverging experiences, but for a tiny window, you are the very same. With unbroken continuity, it will live on. A fulfilling life, no doubt, no less real than the one from which it was plucked. Now remember, you are not your body. You are the emergent entity. That entity just happens to occupy
Oh no.
two places at once for a while. If you took away your body, you would simply be the only one you can be. The you inside the Ark. Let your body die and continue on in the digital paradise among the stars.
So that's what he believed in. He believed that, well, you are simply your consciousness. And, well, I guess that's soul stuff. That you can't die in the real world because, you know, technically you are your own reality. Huh. Frightening to think about it. That he fucking killed himself because of that. And Conrad Guy also killed himself. Poor fuckhead. Well, I think that's Jin. Maser tool safety, microwave radiation, blah blah blah. I guess he just drank himself to death. Oh. There. It's funny how they all had memories of their life before.
This is where I did my scan. And all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises. Ah, I see.
What?
Check the terminal. I just want to make sure.
Unable to connect to mainframe. Okay.
Strasky, come in. I need help in the lab, the scan room.
What happened?
Conrad killed himself after the scan.
Jesus, how?
Maser tool? What should I do?
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please! I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the ARC project. It's not my fault people keep killing themselves.
Catherine, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can sneak a 300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Catherine, are you okay?
Oh god.
Not even close.
But the question is, wasn't she, like, Did she have problems because of someone killing themselves, or because she was afraid that her project was going to fail? Compressed Nakajima neurograph. Name Nanami. Death July 17th, 2021. Huh. Wait. Jared. That's my Nakajima.
Kath, what is this? Why do you have a file of me?
You are one of Dr. Munchie's templates. A legacy scan.
Okay, that's it.
Wow, that was fun.
That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so...
It was freaky. So many lights. What do we do now?
Paul and I are going to run tests for a week or so, and then we'll work out a roadmap to your recovery.
Well, I feel excited. Can't wait to get back to the living.
Damn.
We've worked everything out. Everything is legal. Vouched for by Dr. Peak and Professor Way.
Oh, that's great news.
No big change in medication. You'll be taking an aspirin every morning, but that's about it. Paul worked out a diet with some variations you should try out. You can continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day.
Okay, getting complicated.
Don't worry, it's really not. We're going to keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed.
Oh
The
no.
model was sound. It should have worked.
It's not your fault, David.
I really wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you.
Hey, you got my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah, who knows? You'd be okay with that? Using it for my research?
Sure. It's like a part of me lives on or something. Like a donated organ. You know what sucks about dying?
What?
The crash. Everything up till now. The brain damage. You guys, everything. It's made my life so much more real. I started thinking about all the things I was going to do. I'd never been more excited to be alive. All that hope. Wasted.
This is taking a real depressing turn. Fucking hell. Death. He died on the same day. Wow. Holy shit. Dr. Munchie almost made it to 100 years. Fucking hell. Paul Berg also almost made it to 100 fucking... How? I mean, she died pretty young at the age of 30. Wait. Compressed Nakajima? Author David Munchie. So all these are made by Munchie himself. But this one was made by the man, the myth, the legend, Shin Nakajima. Huh.
What's a legacy scan?
They're historic templates for AI construction. Any self-respecting engineer wouldn't use legacies anymore, but they're great for learning. They come with every development kit.
So, my brain scan turned into a template for artificial intelligence.
You should be proud.
So much for that mystery. No magic or time travel needed. I was here all along. Waiting for someone to shove a picture of my brain into a suit and hit the power button.
Welcome to my place. When I started the art project, I pretty much lived in this lab.
Cozy.
Okay, I think this is gonna be where we ended things because, well, I'm not going downstairs. I like it up here. Yep.
This is where I would store the ARC scans.
Are they similar to my legacy file?
No, yours is flatter, if that makes sense, less dynamic.
Thanks. That makes me feel much better.
Not much to find here. Oh. Also, I found out where she stored the body. That's why that's why she sealed it with a pneumatic seal. So she sealed it with a pneumatic seal to make no one have the ability to find what she did.
The last report filed by the staff mentioned struggling with something called a proxy. The proxy we killed was blind, just like Akers, but it listens. Careful, we spotted 2 more by the infirmary.
What do they look like?
Not sure. It seems to be human enough to pass for a crew member at a distance. All dark and ultimately faceless seems to be what to look out for.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here. We're gonna descend down into the abyss after, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today.